And we're live. Television gamer and Char. Whatever you want me to be, man. I think you got that side covered. Yeah, but I'm getting freaking burned out on that stuff, man. Yeah. And I'm going through a lot of anxiety right now, so I don't even want to think about it. You just got to be in the mood. If I'm not in the mood, then I don't want to play it. You know how it is. Or I think you know how it is. Guilty. I made the mistake of giving this guy the title again. Now we gotta get the title off this guy. Might have to do another battle royal. Might be the only way to get the title off this guy, but we'll see. Cannabis Kid. I think someone was asking you a question last night, Guilty, but I think you had left. I'm not sure if I can scroll back up through yesterday's chat to find it or not. Yeah, it's probably too far back up. Won't go that far back without going back to yesterday's stream. Something about your username. They thought it was maybe something from a song or something, maybe. Or I think it was yesterday. If it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. Something like that. Ah. Star Fox 64. What's up, Michael? Never really played Star Fox 64, except for when it gets requested, and I never play much of it. Not really sure if it's really my thing, really. But I know it's extremely popular. Slayer, huh? I'm not the biggest Slayer fan, but I love the song South of Heaven.
And if you want a real man, you know what I'm talking about? Texas size.
Rough, lazy.
Texas size, if you will.
Oh, fishy, 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 fish. A fish, a fish, a fish, a fishy, ooh.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, we're gonna have to do a battle royal to beat this guy. We gotta keep the other guy out of it, too. Well, you have to be Kung Fu fans to know who these guys are. And watch the movies that I watch. This is Norman Chu, who stars in plenty of old school Kung Fu movies, especially one of my favorites, Duel to the Death. And this is Ching Ling Lam, whose probably most popular movie is probably Prodigal Box or no, Prodigal Son. But I actually based this off another movie of his, Mr. Vampire, which is all spiritual stuff. So he's like almost... I kind of embellished on this guy quite a bit, so... Let's do a battle royal. I think that's the only way to get the title off this guy. Mr. Vampire? Yeah, I kind of embellished because really he's the one who's stopping vampires. I don't know if his spiritual power is as strong as I made him in this game. You know, I made him into some, like, Doctor Strange type character. But, you know, like, what else was I gonna do, you know? In Prodigal Son, he does more like a Wing Chun type style. And there's like no created wrestler moves. They kind of match his style. So I just went for something fun with the spiritual side, and That's where we're at with him. But he's too OP. One-on-one, you can't beat the guy. You just can't beat him. First, we're going to put all 3 ninjas in here. And then we will go for some other ones. Gotta always put our bro Bruce Lee in here. Chuck Norris, he's okay. I wish I would have made him, but I didn't make him. And I haven't really, he's more of a submission type guy in this, I swear. I don't know if I've actually gone through his moves too much, except for change his finisher and give him more kicks. Everybody knows Jackie Chan. So we'll put him in there. Which outfit do I want? This is his outfit from Drunken Master. This is from probably Fearless Hyena, because it was just real easy to do that outfit. This outfit is from Project A. And this one is from Dragons Forever. You got Wang Wang. I don't got no Wang Wang. Oh, don't tell no one I just said that out loud. And we'll put our boy Sammo in there. Gonna skip the intros. For your height only. I remember Wang Wang in that little parody video I sent you. That guy was doing the voiceover. But I think I've seen him before then, though. Now, how's it spelled? W-E-N-G? I'll look. Just not sure if you can make someone that short. No, no one's made no Wang Wang. What did I just miss? Hey, thank you, Rough Lazy, for the $2. Thank you, man. Thank you. Where's my $2? Yeah, that's what I was going for too. I want my $2. Thank you, Rough Lazy. Even Wang was just by itself. I only get one result for Wang. It's Dmitry Grangowski, the man behind Monday's Massacre Power Rankings. I don't know what that even means. Yeah, I'd buy that for $2.
I'd buy that for $1.
Chuck Norris knocked out. Sorry, Chuck. Yeah, I know, it's the funniest thing ever. It is pretty funny too, yes. Everybody quotes that. I've been quoting it forever. So has a lot of my friends, so. That move doesn't work well in a battle royal. We will have a new champion. We will have a new champion. After this match, I can do whatever guys you request. So if you request something, I will do so. Yeah, that's the funny thing of this game. If you get knocked out in the middle of the ring in a battle royal, you just stay there like you're part of the canvas now. Off with his head! See you, Bruce. Thanks for coming. Yep, sure have. More, probably a dozen times. There's more than one guillotine film, but the most famous one is Master of the Flying Guillotine. But there's also The Flying Guillotine by Shaw Brothers, and there's another one called The Fatal Flying Guillotine. A little bit more low budget. Are you talking about the one where he's fighting the one-armed boxer? And it's also got the guy who's got like the long arms like Dhalsim that go way out and stretch. We're down to 3. 2 ninjas and Samo. Samo's done. Now we're down to 2. Sho Kosugi versus Norman Chu. Norman's my new guy that I made, but I haven't put him on the workshop yet. He's too out of breath to pin him. I have the guy for Master of the Flying Guillotine made. He's just not in this match. But there is no really flying guillotine, so I had to do the next best thing. Norman! Well deserved, Norman. Let's make him put his title on the line immediately. Against the Master of the Flying Guillotine. I don't think I have Steve Rhodes. Yeah. I got Al Bundy, but I don't think I have Steve Rhodes. I don't know if anybody's made a Steve Rhodes. Let me do one more match, then we'll do something else. Nope. No one is made of Steve Rhodes. No one's made of Jefferson either. Just the family. We could just do Al and Bud. Would that be a good enough substitute? Alan Bud. The show jumps the shark. I don't believe the show jumped the shark on Married with Children. I think he was a better neighbor than Steve Rhodes was. Because they did lots of seasons with him on there. But I guess that's just a personal opinion anyway. I don't know. Evening match. Still champion. Defended successfully. So let's. So are you there, Cannabis Kid? Out of curiosity's sake. I was going to bring up a picture or two. I think I have a picture or two. To see how well I did on Norman. But did I even download any pictures of him? Now I'm not sure if I even downloaded any pictures of him. I may have just based it on the website in the video and not so much pictures. Yeah, never mind. I don't even have any pictures of him. Yeah, never mind. All right. So I'm gonna do that match you asked for, but we got to use Bud Bundy in place of Steve Rhodes. Probably gonna be a squash match. Oh, Heenan is coming out with Bundy. Al versus King Kong. No way. Al, come on, you're not that strong. Yes, Al Bundy and Bud Bundy versus King Kong Bundy and Dusty Rhodes. He wanted Steve Rhodes, the neighbor, because supposedly he was named after Dusty Rhodes, while Al Bundy was named after King Kong Bundy. But we don't have Steve Rhodes. So we have Bud Bundy instead. Well, we could have done Peggy. But I didn't. I figured Bud would be more up for the challenge, but what do I know? I don't know. Is my bot logged in properly? Let's see. Because my bot failed to send its message. Let's see. Wow! Look at Eden walking off in disgust. Look at Eden walking off in disgust. Oh my god, isn't that just so funny? It's like, this is over. Let's get out of here. Wow. Well, so are there any matches you guys want to see? And while you guys are thinking of that, maybe I'll just put on another match in the meantime. So word has it that Hulk Hogan's been pulling pulling some stuff behind the scenes, and he wants his title back. Which is, of course, is totally bogus and all, but you know. Can Steamboat take on Hulkamania? Oh! Going for the leg drop! Oh, that could have been it. Ooh. Oh no! Ah! But why is no one requesting any matches? I'm changing him up a little bit. And then he's going to get a rematch. Somebody say something so I know the chat is working. On my side, no one said anything since 7-Eleven, so... Okay, I just want to make sure, because I was just making sure it wasn't stuck. That's all. Because I had to restart my bot, so I was just making sure, you know. Nick Gamer, what's up? Would you like to request a match? I need to change that so he doesn't do that move later in the match. Need to work on that. Oh, he got his title back. He got his title back. Hello. Mega Games Consoles EPC. So, I think they need to have one more match. The war to settle the score. But I do want to edit Hogan just a little bit first, because I don't like him doing that test of strength thing later in the match. Test of strength and large damage, no. And medium damage, I don't want it much either. Maybe 5% there. Maybe he can do it more in small damage. I think that works. Wait, didn't I take that out of there? Just forgot to hit the that there. Why is that only at a 2% there? That's a big move. I think that works better. There was something I was going to change in his priorities too. Oops. Unless I changed it already. I did change it already. Okay. Okay, I changed it already. So it's no big deal. And that should be 0% because the test of strength should be for small damage only. That makes more sense, I think. Now we'll get that one and last final rematch. And the winner will have the title. I'm rooting for Steamboat, even though Hogan is pretty OP in this game. I don't know, man. I have a lot of wrestlers as it is. Kick out of the leg drop. Hogan wins the rematch. Let's see here. I think I want to make 2 new championships for the actors. I have them under Movie/TV. Even though technically Lord of the Rings should be with movie/TV, but I gave them their own category. Same thing with Seinfeld. I was thinking the same thing, Cannabis Kid. That word just popped into my mind just now. I was thinking Screen Actors Guild. I wasn't sure if it fit, but if it fits, we probably just have to omit the word championship. I was thinking of that scene from Team America World Police. Could make that gold too. Just make the whole thing gold. Because they're rich, you know. Because we know, since Bud and Al won their match earlier, they get first match for the tag titles. I'll make it white for them. Just looking at the different shapes. Is that the only good one? I wonder who they should face. Wayne's World, Bill and Ted, Blues Brothers, Seinfeld. So many ways to go with it. Oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I gotta edit the belt. I made a mistake. There's so many ways to do this. There's so many different things. We even got Lord of the Rings. You got Harry Potter. That could be a cool tournament to do in the future. I think I'm going to do the Blues Brothers. But I can't remember if they're all in the right place where they need to be. No, they're not even in the right place at all. Oops. Yeah, I thought I wanted all. Who you rooting for? The Bundys or the Blues Brothers? I could see this going either way. What kind of scream is that? I missed. I don't know who to root for. We have inaugural tag team champions. The Blues Brothers. Now let me debate on how we're going to do the single championship. A battle royal. Ace Ventura. Dirty Harry. Burt Reynolds. That's right, I didn't put everybody over here. We never finished it. Wouldn't be right without old Captain Kirk. No, I won't do Harry Potter's or Lord of the Rings, maybe. Not too picky, but let's see. Good old Norm. Why is he over there? He doesn't belong over there. Pee-wee. For you, Cannabis Kid, we'll put in Radar O'Reilly. And we'll end it with Regis. That doesn't even look like Regis. Nah. Richard Simmons.
I like that. Way to go. Oh, way to go.
What is going on there? What was that? I almost thought something was right there for a second. I thought something else was coming into my headphones.
I like that. Oh, way to go.
Who is saying that? Gamer Games, watch out. It's a battle royal for the inaugural Screen Actors Guild Championship. With Ace Ventura, Richard Simmons, Captain Kirk, Pee Wee Herman, Dirty Harry, Burt Reynolds, Radar O'Reilly, and Norm Peterson.
All right, baby.
Who is saying that? It's got to be Richard Simmons saying that. Sure is.
I like that. Oh, way to go.
That's gotta be Richard Simmons saying that. It's gotta be. That's so freaky. Who was that? Dirty Harry got counted out. Norm is gone. We're down to 5. Radar O'Reilly is gone. Sorry, Canister. Yeah. I was rooting for Pee Wee too. Sorry, Pee Wee. Starting to think Richard's gonna win this whole thing. He's probably the most fit person here. No. He snuck out the win, Ace Ventura. Wow. Wow. He snuck out the win for our first champion. Wild, I tell you, wild. Let me look at something before I decide what I'm going to do here. Well, we already did a battle royal to crown the champion. So I thought we would just do a one-on-one match. You could take on like a I hate G.G. Allen. He's just a disgusting human being. Or he was a disgusting human being. But and yes, I have seen the funeral video. I've also seen his last day on Earth video, you know, before the death. I still think he's a disgusting human being. Like too many people idolize him. They're going to do Prince versus Michael Jackson. And then we'll go from there. This should be entertaining. Like, does Michael even have any good lockout moves or what? I don't know what he has besides that headlock. That can't be all he has. There he goes.
5 minutes gone.
Well, artists making more money for themselves in the studios. Yeah, it makes sense. The studios usually make way too much money. dirty contracts, sign your life away. These days, you see a lot more artists getting control of their own music, as well as artists making a lot of money selling their stuff back to the studio and making a ton of money. Seeing a lot more of both these days, especially for bigger, more popular artists. I think just recently, didn't Bob Dylan sell all his stuff back to the studio? Or publisher, or whatever you want to call it. While others try to still fight for control of their own. Bob Dylan's old. He probably just wants the money. Yeah, just like there's a lot of artists who refuse to release old, obscure music of theirs. You know, they're real stubborn about, oh no, this was never good enough to be released. I'm never going to release this. Well, of course, us fans want to hear it all. I remember even back in the 90s, I wanted some of those box sets, you know, bands would release. But they were always so expensive. I always wanted this one released by the Misfits because it was shaped like a coffin. SmackDown canceled? I don't watch modern wrestling anymore. Did he have it? I know I wanted the Led Zeppelin one and quite a few others, but I never got any of them. I think the only ones I ever got was the AC/DC one and the Elvis box sets that they had. That was it. They had like 3 sets for Elvis. The 50s set, the 60s set, and the 70s set. You gotta be rich to get all these box sets. Only a 2 count. Yeah. Like I even downloaded music during the Napster era where, you know, everybody was kind of against it, you know. Bear Share. Bear Share was my favorite. I got so much music off Bear Share. Yeah, and there was a bunch in between. As soon as Napster was done, there was a few others. Don't remember all their names. I think one was Morpheus. One was Grokster. There was one in between, but I can't remember what it was called. Hey, Brian. All of them were actually better than Napster because Napster, if you got disconnected from the user, the download was ended. It was done. It was failed. There was no resume button. With my dial-up internet and people always disconnecting you, there was nothing you could do. Luckily, the other programs were a little bit better. Michael Jackson. I'm going to edit Michael a little bit because she should be going for the pin after his moonwalk DDT. Because I think that's his finisher. And he's not going for the pin after it. I think that was a well-deserved win, though. But he should be even better. A lot of times you can just download stuff right off of YouTube. Even though it might not be audio file quality. But, you know, it's there. But yeah, I've also downloaded things off of other websites as well over the years. More dedicated to that kind of stuff. But it's been a while since I've downloaded any music. Well, except for the random YouTube video. So his finisher should be the Moonwalk DDT. But he should be going for the pin afterwards. That's the only thing. And he's not going for the pin afterwards. Actually, what is the pin he should be going towards first? That's the thing. Yeah, the near the head is good enough, I think. Oh, you could do it near the legs. Yeah, the legs. I like that. We'll do the legs. Standing at feet pin. For large damage, 100%. Small damage, maybe, we'll do maybe 50%. It could be less. Usually most people I put 0 for that. So he doesn't pin too early, you know. Well, he's got the 3 different outfits, so we got the Thriller Michael, we got the Moonwalker Michael, we got the Later in Life Michael, who knows which video that is, and then the much later in life Michael. I prefer 1 and 2. I'll probably never use 3 and 4 ever. Ever. So who should Michael defend his title against? Would you like to see that? Or would you like to see something else? But it's got to be a musician. If I do this match. It's just got to be a musician. That's the only thing. We have so many. We got Weird Al, one of the Beatles, one of Gwar, got heavy metal stars, you got rap stars, you got David Lee Roth, Bruce Dickinson, you got Eazy-E, Henry Rollins, James Hetfield, the gross Gigi, which I cannot stand. I have Elvis, but I don't like the Elvis. I feel like it's an insult to Elvis. You know, that's not how I would make Elvis. I don't know. It just seems like a caricature, like an exaggerated character, which I don't. Because I'm a big Elvis fan, and I'll use it though if you want me to use it. I wish it really looked like, you know. I don't know what to think of that. You even got Jimi Hendrix. MC Hammer. Mick Jagger. You been to Graceland? Nice. If you want, we'll do Elvis. Even got Ozzy. Who is this? Guar's manager. Different people from Guar. Alright. Michael's going to put his title on the line against the King. So what'd you think of Graceland? Never been to Graceland, but I've been to like an Elvis museum down where I used to live in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Which had a ton of Elvis memorabilia. I'm not even sure if that Elvis museum's still there. Because I went to it back in the 90s, I think, or 2000s at the latest. I wonder if it is still there. And Pigeon Forge previously featured the world's largest private collection of Elvis memorabilia. However, the attraction has gone through several relocations and closures, and the original Pigeon Forge Parkway location is permanently closed. What the upstairs looks like? Yeah. Because they don't let no one upstairs. I heard, yeah. So the King of Pop versus the King of Rock and Roll. If Elvis got karate moves, he might have a big advantage. NWO against each other, and winner gets a title match. I guess that would be the NWA Championship. But it doesn't have to be. Do you want it to be an elimination match? Or do you want it to be first person to get a pinfall wins? Elimination. God damn it. Do I even have 6-Pac version of X-Pac? I don't even know. I might. Do I need to do the Wolfpack version of Sting? Or do you just want the... I'm not sure which ones you want. Plus which ones I have. Who's the fourth guy? Is it 6-Pac? Or 6? Or is it somebody else? I'm not sure who was considered the main... Who was the fourth guy? Okay, it was 6, okay. I'm not really rooting for Michael, but I would like them to do his finisher and then actual follow up with a pin. He's so taught like crazy. I have X-Pac. That I do have. But he might be in green. But we might have other colors though. He's got like 4 outfits, so maybe one of them will be the NWO outfit. I don't even know what Elvis's finisher is. What would you give Elvis? Would you give him honky tonks, shake, rattle, and roll? Or would you give him something else? Michael defended his title, and he didn't even use his finisher. Jesus Christ. Before we do that match, I want to do a couple quick edits. Just to see. Yeah, they're getting tired, yeah. Only 8% for the Moonwalk DDT. I feel like it should be higher, but I will just leave it as is. I could change it, but we won't. I'm just curious what his finisher is. Oh, it's like a karate kind of move. Whatever, I guess. I'm not sure. No, he did karate, so I guess we'll go with that. Hollywood Hogan. Scott Hall. Kevin Nash. That could be NWO. I don't know. Maybe that one. That one. I think that's the one. That's probably it. I'm going to skip the intros. Who's gonna get eliminated first? In reality, you know, it should be 6-Pac, but with the way this game works, you never know. Almost already. Almost already. We normally only do them on Mondays. But since I just wasn't in the mood to play nothing else today, we decided to play it again. It's kind of like, it's almost in a way saying like, calling it like I'm having a sick day. So this is an easy way out, you know, just sit back, enjoy some matches. So for sure on Mondays, and only maybe on another day, you know. But welcome. I don't even know who has the title at the moment. Because the winner gets a shot at the title, so we'll see. Yeah, NWO versus NWO. Oh, they almost teamed up to get Hogan out of there. They were teaming up to get Hogan out, and it didn't work. It's like, that don't work for me, brother. Hogan's playing the mind games. Hogan gave up. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. No, you should have pinned him, you idiot. Are you a little behind, JoJo, or are you just commenting on what already happened? Wow! And Six Pac is still there. Wow. I'm not sure if he can handle Kevin Nash, though. Kevin Nash is our winner. You don't know, kind of going both ways, I guess. Gotcha. It's like X-Pac did all the work and Kevin Nash snuck in there with the win. So let's see who has our NWA championship. I know it should be the WCW championship, but I prefer when it was called the NWA. So that's what I like to call it. Vader. So Kevin Nash takes on Vader. I could call it NWA/WCW. I could do so. I haven't, but I could. So Powerbomb versus Powerbomb. Nice, drift yourself out. It's okay, man. Don't think no one can handle Kevin Nash. Vader can. If anybody can, Vader can. I probably have heard it on occasion. I don't know if I can think of it at the moment, but I probably have heard the name.
Hello, Commander.
And if you
Computer
said it,
reporting.
if you said it, I probably would remember it maybe. Thank you for subscribing, Stacy Russell. Yes, I knew it. Yes, 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 Leon White. I have heard that name. Yes, yes, yes. But I would never think of it though until someone says it. Some months before Vader's death, months or maybe a year, I don't remember, he was booked into the local wrestling show that I went to down there in Tennessee. They paid him to come in, and he no-showed. And they were so pissed down there that he no-showed. They called him unprofessional and everything else. But it was a shame that like just months maybe later, maybe a year, that he passed away. But no one probably knew what condition he was in, and you know, and if he was sick or anything. No one knew probably.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Because I think at that time Vader had a reputation of maybe no-showing events, maybe.
1, 2.
They did get some good wrestlers to come into that show when I lived down there. AJ Styles, Chris Sabin, Jay Lethal, Bobby Eaton, Ricky Morton on many occasions, Chase Stevens, who wrestled in TNA. But Chase Stevens was like a regular on the indie circuit, so he wrestled quite a bit. Yeah, that's massive move there. Can't remember everybody, but there was probably a few more like TNA type stars that they had in there. Oh, they had Sabu in there. I got a picture taken with Sabu. Member of the Rams for a year. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many wrestlers actually played like different sports before they came wrestling, especially football. Football in particular. Well, if Vader wins this match, we'll do it. You want to see it? That's what we'll do. He's got to win first. Powerbomb! No! That was close. Ooh, nasty choke slam. Powerbomb from Kevin Nash. Oh, well. You still want to see Goldberg face the champion, which is now Kevin Nash? Yeah? Alright. That's what we'll do. Now, for some reason, I don't think I have Goldberg. Oh, I do have Goldberg over here. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I do have him over here. Okay, he is in the proper place. Nick Patrick should be the referee. Tough break for Vader, yeah. Hopefully Kevin Nash doesn't pull out the cattle prod.
Fight!
Different people have different opinions on Goldberg's streak. Bobby Heenan, of all people, thinks they should have never beat Goldberg so soon. That they should have let his streak go higher and higher and higher. He thinks that's what killed WCW. But it was probably more. It was a lot more than that, though. A lot of dumb decisions behind the scenes. Lots of money wasted on ridiculous stuff. One of my favorite matches that we've done recently was the best of 3 of Stone Cold versus Goldberg. But then in the end, Stone Cold was victorious. And that wasn't even for a title. Oh, here we go! Oh, he kicked out. Oh no, powerbomb time. Ooh. No, he kicked out. This could go either way now. Yeah. It's a shame that it ended Bret Hart's career. But there's more to it than that. You know, it was an accident. But Bret also supposedly wrestled quite a few more matches after that match. When maybe, just maybe, if he wouldn't have wrestled all those matches after that match, maybe he could have healed up and been okay, you know. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. And they say that Bret Hart is still bitter to this day about it. I'm not sure how true that is, but it appears in interviews and things, it always appears that he's still holding a grudge to this very day. And Kevin Nash just beat Goldberg. I want to do another dream match as well. I want to do... Is this game worth buying? I think it is. That's up to you, though, really. I mean, you can create your own wrestlers, but you can download other people's as well. And most of the ones I have are downloaded. But if you're one of those kind of people who actually wants to play the game, then there's that too. I just sit back and watch. Hulk Hogan's putting his title on the line against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Will it get repetitive? Well, it's up to you and the matches you put on, you know. Like, for example, you know, there's different categories you can make on your own and different wrestlers you can download. Like I have the NWA, we have ECW. Then we got different subcategories that I've made, like South Park characters. And some people have made some animated ones like this. And different things, Seinfeld. Goes on and on and on. You can even do MMA type stuff. You can put on UFC style matches. And I've made some Kung Fu characters. Well, I didn't make Bruce Lee. Someone else made Bruce Lee. Had you had Seinfeld? Well, I didn't make no Seinfeld characters myself. These were ones that were already made by other people. But, you know, I'm a huge Seinfeld fan. So someone has made Newman, Kramer, Elaine, Putty, George, Izzy Mandelbaum, the Soup Nazi, and Jerry. And I think that's the that's all they've made. So unfortunately, so far. I would wait until the next Steam sale. Sometimes when the Steam sale is on, this game gets dirt cheap. Like they have a Steam sale, maybe twice a year, maybe? I don't know. Bookman? Who do you refer to as Bookman? You mean the character off Good Times? Oh, the library cop. Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. The book Jerry never returned. See, there's two ways to do this game. You know, there's make your own characters or download them, or you can actually learn how to actually play the game and wrestle yourself, which I have never done. Yeah, you could do that too. Only thing with the PS2 one, you wouldn't be able to just download wrestlers from the workshop, though. But if you actually wanted to learn how to play the game, that would probably be a good start. Oh, you want to get it for the PlayStation? You would need to do a little bit more research on that. Because I don't know if there's as many characters in the workshop for the PlayStation as there is for Steam. And I can't answer that because I don't know what's available on PlayStation versus Steam. See, I also use a mod as well, which I don't know if they have any mods for the PlayStation side. WrestleFest, you mean the old arcade game? Like re-release it? Oh no, he's hooking up! Oh no! You! Well, we didn't go for the leg drop, though. We didn't go for the leg drop. It was too early in the match. Well, here's the thing about this game, is that when I bought it, I paid full price, because when I found out about it, it was just after the Steam sale had ended. And I was like, man, I want to play this so bad. And this would be perfect for stream. I just bought it. I just bought it. I couldn't wait. Well, actually, this was before I was actually doing my streams here. When I bought it. I was just seeing other videos of it, and I was like, oh my god. This is like the dream game. But all the DLC I bought on Steam sale. It would have been a different match back then. You probably wouldn't have wanted to seen it in WCW. They would have never came up with the Stone Cold gimmick. It would have just been Stunning Steve. And back then, Austin was doing more technical moves like a Ricky Steamboat, you know. But it would have been blonde guy versus blonde guy. Battle of the Blondes. He's going for the leg drop. 1, 2. He beats Stone Cold. Well, on the Steam side, there is already 2 wrestlers from pro wrestling. Heck, we'll make that our last match. And then we're going to call it a night. No titles. Just a goofy match. Let's see. What is their names? I think one is Starman. What's the green guy called? Amazon, I think. Even though technically they should probably team up. Kevin Nash won. He is our new NWA World Champion. They even made custom moves for them to look more like moves from the game. Like that drop kick or that flip kick. Now, like I said, I can't guarantee these two characters can be found on the PS5 version. You'd really just have to do your research, I guess. But these are custom characters that were made probably using the DLC, and I don't know how the hell they do these. I don't know if they have to mod the game to do it or what. It's crazy how they make these custom moves and custom outfits. I don't even understand it myself. It goes beyond the normal wrestler create a wrestler part of it. Shinobi, eh? I didn't grow up with Shinobi. I've played very little of Shinobis. Is it like on the NES or Sega Genesis you're talking? Arcade, oh, okay. Most of my arcade experience was the classic games. Pac-Man, Centipede era. I didn't play as much of the later ones. But whenever our local pizza place got in, like Karnov and a few of the wrestling ones, but not WrestleFest though. A couple of the other ones. I have no idea who's going to win this. The slow drop kick. Yeah. You'd be surprised at the kind of custom moves people make. Think moves with swords and... It's crazy. You know what? I decided we'll do one more match after this. I want to do one more Kung Fu match. Then we'll call it a night. Shinobi is one of those games where I think I'd rather watch someone else play it and do a playthrough of it or something instead of me playing it. Starman victorious. All right, we're going to do one more last match. For the Kung Fu Championship. Where is it? There it is. Ninja Guy versus who? Now, some of you out there may not be as knowledgeable in the Kung Fu movie department, but I made a few myself, like The Drunken Master, Thunderleg, The Ghost-Faced Killer, Master of the Flying Guillotine. Maybe we'll just do old-fashioned Bruce Lee. Just for some entertainment. But he might not be able to handle the ninja sword. He might not be able to handle the sword. Almost all of his moves, I think, have the sword. Use the sword in some way. Bruce might get his ass whooped here. I didn't make Bruce, but I did revamp his moveset. I wasn't really 100% happy with how he wrestled, so I changed that up some. I have. Only in YouTube clips, though. Not actual on Adult Swim, because I didn't watch that. But I've seen many clips, though. I'm a big fan of the movie Walk Hard with him in it. John C. Reilly. Walk Hard's one of my favorite comedies. Bruce is just whipping his ass. The 1-inch punch. Bruce hasn't had the title in a while. Because these other characters that I've created just usually whip his ass a lot of times. But before I made these new characters, Bruce was winning quite a bit. I mean, quite a bit. I knocked him out! All right, Bruce. What a great way to end the night. Nice knockout. Nice knockout. He got his title back. Well deserved. Well deserved. Alright, guys. Hope you had fun. What is tomorrow, Saturday? I promised on Saturday we'd play some Mario Party 5. So that's what we'll do tomorrow night. Alright, guys. Good night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.